Hello everyone and welcome to Cinderful Gaming. In today's video we're going to continue to look at getting started with the Stormcast Eternals in Warhammer Age of Sigmar using the contents of the Stormbringer magazine. In today's video we'll focus on issues 13 to 24, in particular those issues containing Stormcast Eternals models, which are issues 15, 19 and 23. If you haven't yet seen the previous videos we've done in this series, follow the link above to go back to the first video in the series and get started there. Today's video is brought to you by Waterfront News and Lotto, located in Devonport, Tasmania. They stock a wide variety of Games Workshop D&D, Star Wars Wargame and paint products and so much more. You can follow the link in the video's description to check out if they've got something for you today in their store. And so the first unit we have today coming in issue 13 are the Praetors. Now if you have gotten the other editions of Stormbringer, we actually got a special edition Praetor champion model. You can easily sub out for the champion in this model to use as a replacement if you so wish to. But Praetors are a pretty cool unit. First of all, they have this ability they can use in the deployment phase even if they're on the table thanks to the latest update for Warhammer Age of Sigmar. You can find that in the FAQs. That they are able to pick a friendly Stormcast Eternals unit and they are soul bonded to that unit. Now the Soulforged Guardian abilities then tethers onto this, and the effect of this is while this unit's soul bonded charge is within their combat range, both the unit here of Praetors and the soul bonded charge have a ward of 5+. This can really help protect some of your smaller characters from getting sniped off, particularly if you're worried about some of the sniper type units in the game that can ignore your Lookout Sir, your guarded hero abilities. But Praetors themselves are still Stormcast Eternals, so they still hit out with 3 attacks each, 3s and 3s, red 1 damage 2, not too shabby. They've got 3 health each and a 3+ save as well. Next, coming in issue 19, we have Garda Steelsoul. Now Garda Steelsoul is what we call a unique character in Warhammer Age of Sigmar. He's a named character that has, a larger story in the overall narrative of the setting. And you can only include one of this model in your army. There are no 2 Garda Steelsouls in existence. Now, he is a Lord Celestin, so he's got pretty similar things we would expect with 6 health, a 3+ save, 5 attacks with 3s and 3s, ren 1 damage 2 and a crit auto wound ability from his Sigmar Woundblade and Warhammer. And then he's also got some other cool abilities. The first of this is Aura of Purity. Gardas's faith is so strong that when he's in full flow, even Nogle's Garden was unable to corrupt him. He's just this beacon of light and goodness in the mortal realms. If he charges in the turn, for the rest of the turn, friendly Stormcast Eternals have a ward of 5+ with a hold within 12 inch of him. Really nice. Now, he himself also has ward 5+ as standard, so he's definitely not a hero we need guarded by our Praetors. But we also then have Saintly Assault, where we can pick 3 visible friendly Stormcast Eternals infantry units once per battle during our charge phase, and for the rest of the action they get to add 1 to their charge rolls and all, so add 1 to their attacks characteristic of their melee weapons. The last Stormcast Eternals model we've got for Age of Sigmar in this particular set of the magazines is from issue 23, and it's the Lord Aquila. Now this model is a Vanguard Chamber model, which is actually different than a lot of the models we've already gotten, which are from the Warrior Chamber. Vanguard Chamber is another one of the different chambers the Stormcast Eternals have, and they're much more sort of like scouts, forward moving units, and this is a cavalry model that leads them. Lord Aquila has 8 health and a 3+ save. Pretty standard stuff you'd expect for Stormcast, that 3+ save there. But he's also got a heavy bolt storm pistol, which is sort of like a mini crossbow he can use to shoot in combat. And he's got quite a few attacks split between his Starbound blade and shockhand axe, and also his Griff Charge's Razorbeak, which does have the companion rule, meaning it can't receive a lot of different buffs. But on top of that, we've got the Vanguard Chamber, where this unit can shoot and or charge, even if it ran or retreat in the same turn, making this unit highly mobile. But if that wasn't mobile enough for you, the Ride the Winds Etheric means if this unit is not in combat, you can pick up to 2 friendly Vanguard Paladin units that we don't currently have, but you could grab some, that are not in combat to be the targets. Remove this unit and the targets from the battlefield, and they can literally teleport around the table, giving us some really powerful high movement. And so with that, we go into our list, and our Stormcast Eternals army is at 1,210 points, perfect for a 1,250 point game. Now, we've not chosen any of the different battle formations because none of them actually give us any abilities for the army as we have it. And so our first regiment is going to have a Garda Steel Soul leading it as our army's general. We then have a couple of units in there being the Praetors and Xandire's Truth Seekers. Regiment 2 will just be a hero by itself. This will be our Lord Aquila. Now we've gone to give the artifact of power of our force to the Lord Aquila. This is the Mirror Shield. This means that enemy units attacking this model with shooting can't do so unless they're within 9 inch. This is great when you consider his fast movement and he can sort of get to where he wants. Can stop him being shot unless the enemy wants to move in range of him. Next, Regiment 3 is our Lord Imperator, who has the heroic trait Staunch Defender, which can boost the objective control score of nearby friendly units, so long as this model is in friendly territory. And speaking of friendly territory, we've got our unit being the Vindictors, which are a great unit to hold friendly home objectives with. Lastly, Regiment 4 will be our Knight Arcanum, and this has a unit in there for the Stormstrike Chariot, rounding out our force. And so we hope this video was helpful in getting you started with Warhammer Age of Sigmar and showing you all the things that come inside the Stormbringer magazine. If you have any other questions at all, please comment down below, and while you're there, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe and join our Discord server to check out all of our future Warhammer Age of Sigmar content.